That was stupid. I should have taken a sip before I pressed record. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Aaron Show. Wow, that was awesome. Dude, I have to work on my presence. Anyways, this is another episode where I'm going to be eating the whole time, but this time my mic is going to be on, hopefully. If you're wondering what that's referencing to, go ahead and look at like the third or fourth video I post on this channel. That was so stupid. That pissed me off, actually. So I had like a whole night, and I came home and I got McDonald's and I was eating it while I was vlogging like this, and then I fucking uploaded it, and then I realized that my mic turned off mid-recording. Not even mid-record, like probably just like it just didn't record. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not going to check. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm doing that again, but this time it's not night, and this time my mic will be on. So anyways, here's a little update. I'm sure you've noticed this has changed since I started. These have changed since I started. I just got a new mouse today. And previous to that, I got a new keyboard. And these are matching. You see they're both retro and they have like the orange kind of accent color. There we go. Anyways, not that that's important. But those were all like kind of Christmas, Hanukkah present stuff, and I finally got the mouse, and it's middle of January. Amazon was saying the mouse wasn't going to come till fucking February, so I was like, man, whatever. It just showed up, and I'm happy to have it. So that's fire. I don't know. Last night, we filmed the Slugbug show, the last Slugbug show ever. That's something I've been really excited for. I've been wanting to do that for like months, like dead ass months. And it finally is like, it just happened. Like, I'm not even just going to say it's finally happening. It happened. We filmed the show last night. We fucking killed it. We got a ton of awesome footage. We filmed 3 or 4 different bands because we got all the headliners too. We were wearing like the headsets, so we looked like super official. There's a bunch of people with cameras there, but we looked fucking hella official because we had multiple dudes walking around and coordinating, and we had the headsets. It was fun. It was just a good time. It was awesome. And I really want to edit that footage and get some shit sent to those bands just immediately. But yeah, it was the last Slugbug show. Their tournament now. They changed their name. Which I didn't know what the name was, but I did know that that was going to be the point of the show. The last Slugbug show is because they're changing their name. So, it was just exciting that we got to cover it. Me and Julian have both been saying we feel very inspired after that show. I always do. Whenever I go to live music, I always feel super inspired after it. I don't know what to do with it. Obviously I want to make music. That's like always what I want to do after I go see that stuff. But I like also just want to animate. I don't know. I have time. I'm sorry. I'm super distracted by this shine on my nose right here. And also on my forehead. And you can see it like going back under my hair. Look, I'm not balding, I swear. Okay, well, actually, I don't know if that's even a bad hairline. I feel like it goes back a little bit, but I think that's just the shape of my hairline. I don't know. I am graying. That's for damn sure. I don't know if I've talked about that in these vlogs yet, but yeah, I have hella gray hair. You actually can't see it too much on there. I feel like you could just kind of see like there's little, I don't know, it just kind of catches the light sometimes. Like that, this might be a gray. I don't know. I don't really have too much to talk about, I guess. That's not true. Yesterday, I also took Nat up to Flagstaff. It was a double feature of a day. I got work off, so I drove to Flag and back. We left here around like 11 a.m. Didn't do too much up there. She had work at like 3, and it's, like a 2.5 hour drive, so we didn't have a whole lot of time. But we got sushi, and then I went to the candy store. I got fudge. I always do that when I go to Flagstaff. And then what else do we do? Oh, and then, so I had to drop her off at her dorm, and I was like, let me help you take your stuff in. And she was like, okay, I guess. But she was just going to walk there on her own. Good thing I fucking was there to help her because she couldn't get into her dorm. It hadn't opened access back to students yet, which is crazy because it was a Friday and classes start on Monday. So I guess you had to do it over the weekend. I don't know. I really don't know. But so and she had work at 3. She just had to drop her stuff out of her dorm and then walk to work because she works on campus. So I like helped her get into work with all her stuff, and then I just left from there. She was able to find a place to stay for the night. She's chilling now, but that was, yeah. So like I kind of did some stuff around Flag, but it was just like we got sushi, and then I walked around campus a little bit to help her get where she was going. It was fucking cold. I did not dress for. I didn't expect to be getting out of the car, so I basically had a hoodie and like sweatpants on, and it was like fucking 28 degrees. It was fucking freezing. First snow was the day before the day before yesterday, so it had like there was snow on everything and icicles and shit, but it was like powdery. It wasn't packed snow yet, but this ground was still slippery as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I mean, honestly, I just like spending time with her. I really do like Nat. I think I gotta end things just because I don't want to do the whole long distance thing and all that, but I do like her. I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't want to. I'm just not gonna. If it ever feels like I gotta end things, that's one thing. But right now, it's just like, yeah, it's chilling. I feel like if I did end things with Nat, I would just be taking a break from any girls, any women. So maybe I'll just see how I'm feeling about this. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday the openers were Morpheus Slow, who I was late because I was coming back from Flag, so I didn't see them. But then there was New Misphoria, and they're awesome. And then Bethany Home, who I fucking love, and I was talking to them a lot, and they followed me on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I'll send you a video. Anyways, yeah, it was just fun. It was awesome. We're feeling good. I'm so tired from yesterday. I drove like 400 miles. I fucking was filming. I didn't eat like a lot. I had sushi, which was like light because I thought I was going to eat something heavier when I got back home. I had no caffeine all day. I think I smoked 5 cigarettes. Dude, it's just like the status update. Joe says it. I saw Joe there. Obviously, he was at the Slugbook show. Man, okay. Maybe I do have stuff to talk about because... Okay, so anyways, I saw Joe, and he just says things sometimes that like perfectly like me and him are pretty close, so he just gets me a lot. And at the end of the show, I told him I'd take him home, and so he was just waiting with me. We were saying bye to all the bands and stuff after everyone had left, and I was like, dude, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking thirsty. And then I'd like kept just like it was like a tick. Like I just would just say it like under my breath and he's like. And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I keep saying the same shit. He's like, no, I get it, brother. All your bars are low. And I was like, oh my God, all my bars are low, except for cigarette bar. And then, and that's what I said to him. And we were just both laughing about that. Anyways, so that was yesterday, Friday. On Thursday, I saw Dylan. Just randomly, we decided to hang out. And yeah, it was nice. His life is crazy because he's like taken over his grandpa's fucking welding business, and it's nosediving so fast into the ground. It's probably already hit the ground, and then it's like bouncing before it hit the ground again. I don't even know. I don't think he should be taking it over. It's just too much fuck. If his grandpa was okay with letting him take over and then like fixing shit, that's one thing. Trying, but like his grandpa doesn't want to do that. And so I told him, I was like, look, either you fucking take over and there's a chance that it like works, or you don't take over and it fails under your grandpa. And he agrees. Like he sees it that way too, but it's just tough because like how do you get an old man to give up his life's work? Like it's just not going to happen. But it is just matter of fact, like, dude, you're too old and not mentally there anymore. You're pissing off every single client you get, and you're also like months and months behind on money. Like he's gotten advances for jobs that haven't happened yet just because he needs the money to pay people out. He hasn't paid people out in a month as is anyways. Literally the employees, it's Dylan and then 2 fucking like people. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. 2 human beings. So we were talking a lot about that because that's what's going on in Dylan's life, and that's stressful as fuck. But you know, sometimes we get into talking about the boys and how life is with everyone, and I found out, okay, here's the thing. So I know Anthony was dating Lauren after I broke up with her. What I didn't know is that he, I guess, in the time since I've seen him, was dating a high schooler at some point, which is crazy. And also, like, Those motherfuckers found every reason to get rid of me. They found every reason to say what I was doing was bad, and all this, and all this, and I'm a bad person, and I should have been better, and I'm blah, 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 blah. And then Anthony dates Lauren, does the same thing, and, by the way, dates a high schooler, and they seem to have just forgotten all the standards they had for me, because they live with him. Man, fuck being friends with me, they live with him. I don't know. That's just crazy. Which is like, good thing I got those guys out of my life, but what the fuck, man? I haven't been eating since I started recording. Just so you know, I haven't eaten in 11 minutes since your fault. Or, I don't know, I feel that was good enough. That's pretty much all I really want to talk about. I'm going to read comics now. Fucking, comics been really good recently. Batman had like fucking 4 issues come out this week that we were kind of interested in. For me, it was only 3. It was Night Fight. It was the Fraction Batman. I think it's issue 5. I don't know. But it's been good. I like where that series is going. And I forget what the third one is. Batman, Absolute Batman Arkham Special. God, Absolute Batman is cooking. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because I don't think I have anything to talk about. But if I keep yapping, I bet I'll remember something. My parents are in Vegas right now. I didn't know that. I woke up today. There's a bunch of fucking texts in the group chat about my sister's walking the dog. And I was like, why is Maddie here? And also, why are they doing stuff and I don't know about it? So I checked everyone's location. And sure enough, the parents are in fucking Vegas. No one even tells me anything anymore. Texted my mom. I said, why did no one tell me you guys were going to Vegas? She says, I don't know. She said, we planned this a while ago. We just met up with your aunt and uncle. I'm like, that's cool. Anyways, me and Tom are going to Vegas. See, there it is. Kept yapping, and I found something I actually want to talk about. Me and Tom are going to be going to Vegas, not next week, but the weekend after. Very excited for that. Tom has, like, a bunch of Super Bowl money that he won from the last one, and is going to expire. He has to pick it up physically at Caesar's Palace by the next Super Bowl. So, we're going in January. Very fun. I think it's just going to be me and him, which I'm honestly hyped for. We were trying to get like maybe Gavin or someone else in, but everyone else is either like broke or moving or like traveling otherwise. Like there's just it's a whole situation. That was disgusting. Anyways, I think I'm going to try to play some music. I'm going to read some comics, play some music. Ryan texted me, actually, right before I started recording this. He said, let's do something. Let's get the gang together. More smoke, more beer, and more talisman, more movie, more dinner, go out. Ugh, all sounds good, dude. I can't decide. I will say, though, I got no weed. Oh, the Vagabond screening is tomorrow, and I want to go. I wish I could see it, because that looks so fucking cool. Vagabond is a little indie film. It started as a ASU capstone, and then they took it out the capstone program because they fucking blow dicks and balls. And then they said, fuck you guys, we're going to make it anyways. Okay, I got 1 minute, so I got to just wrap it up. But anyways, the Vagabond screening is on Sunday, tomorrow, and I got an invite to go because I have friends who worked on it. Actually, I was supposed to work on it, and then I quit because I didn't want to do that fuck-ass VFX, which is a good thing because they ended up not even doing it that way, which I had a feeling it was going to be that way. Okay, I have 45 seconds now. So, anyways, Caleb invited me to like an invite-only movie night. He's not hosting. He just extended an invite to me, and he said, please don't extend the invite. It's really just a capacity thing. I trust you with who you would invite. And I'm like, hey, man, you don't got to give me an excuse. If you tell me not to extend the invite, I'm not going to extend the invite. But I am curious to see who's going to show up, and I do feel a little special because I got invited. That's all. I'm surprised I was able to yap for 15 minutes, but I guess that happens when life goes on and I don't be talking much to the camera as much as I should be. But I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I did this. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment and subscribe and post notifications. Fuck it. You know what's up. All right. Good luck, Charlie.